Welcome to the chaos world. Damn, I thought it was gonna be longer than that. Shit. Holy shit, I thought it was gonna be longer than that. Well, I looked on Google and it said, the AI said that I can stream this game and it won't be blocked. They call the stream broadcast, and it's also called that in the menu in the PS4. I call it streaming, I don't give a fuck. Uh-oh, upbeat. Open story is just as deep as Stein's Gate, though. Holy shit. Because whenever I stream Stein's Gate, I gotta do it off my phone. Because I can't stream that game using PSN. Like he was trying to grab her ass. That's exactly what it looked like. What you gonna do? Chaos World. Welcome to Chaos World, she says. Gotta share this right quick. Let's see. Where the fuck is Discord at? Where are you? Fucking mages. The moment I seen mages, I was like, oh my god. Will I be able to stream this fucking game? That's the moment I thought I was with AI. I was like, yes, you can. You can broadcast it. Just buy the game first. I'm like, no shit. I need to buy the game first. What the fuck? I just can't say, PlayStation, can you give me this game, please? Please. Put a cherry on top. I don't think I'm gonna fucking save it either. If I can't stream, I think I'm gonna delete the fucking stream. To be honest, I mean, this is crazy, man. If I can't do it, shit, man. I mean, fuck it. Shit, can y'all see did this intro play? I want to see if the intro played when, the first time I went through. Cause I want to see if the intro was seen rather. Oh, it does see. You see it. Hey, what's up, Moses and Bits? Howdy. I think he said holy Moses. Ready to climax and watch the home play some games? Hopefully I can stream this motherfucker. Shit. Fuck me, man. Oh, I'm skipping that shit, man. Fuck that. Shit, man, what the fuck? We got an extra section, but unavailable now. Basic. Tips on. Delusion trigger, that's what it's called, huh? Okay. Message speed. Why couldn't I just turn skip mode off? Because what if I accidentally push the goddamn skip button when I ain't want to push it? Damn. Why come off couldn't be an option? I wish it was in numbers instead of a meter with the voices and shit. Alright, let's see. Sound effects. Sync voice on. Skip voice off. Use speaker on. Speaker volume. What the fuck does that mean? Damn, I'm disappointed that there's no English dub, man. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Because one dude was like, if there's no English dub in here, I'm going to turn off all the voices. I'm like, damn. I'm not a fan of Japanese voice, but goddamn, I wouldn't have did that. What the fuck? Can imagine turn off all. I hate games when there's no voice acting. What the fuck? I'd be like, damn, we should at least have some fucking voices in this bitch. Damn, y'all just piling in here, man. If I can't stream this game, we all fucked. No, there would never be a camera in my streams, man. Ever. There's no need for a fucking camera. You don't need to see my face playing the game. That's never happening. You gotta be at work at 5 in the morning? Damn! Ooh! I feel like going to sleep just hearing about that. Hey, I feel like taking a nap. I feel like going to bed now, man. Just hearing that shit. God damn. I'm getting tired already. Shit. November 6, 2009. AD, I guess it means after death of Jesus. 10:28 p.m. That's at night. It came without warning. Yeah, that's how it happens. That's how shit happens. This shit comes without warning, right? Those be the best storms, right? That you just get without warning before you actually hear it on the radio and shit. Like, this one came pretty fast. There's another game I like that I can't stream. It's a visual novel. Pissed me off too, man. Gotta use my phone to stream that bitch too. I'm gonna stream out one day though. But I gotta use my phone to do it though. That's the thing. It was a magnitude 7.8 earthquake with an epic center directly under the city. Disaster reduced one of Tokyo's busiest downtown areas to nothing in a single night. Damn! That's horrifying. Shit, it makes Juggernaut like, what the fuck? My powers ain't shit compared to that. Beautiful black face, you ain't gonna see it. Not in the streams, you ain't. Not in the streams, you ain't gonna see this beautiful black face here. Xbox raised the prices of Games Pass Ultimate to like $30 a month. Wow! Those Xboxes all they're gonna do is defend it. It's only $30, guys. Only $30. Come on. That's nearly $400 a year after tax. Damn, Mondo, you fucking you murdered her, man. That's some bullshit, Mondo. I hate that. Yeah, he said, I'm about. Don't get Game Pass. Stick with retro shit. Yeah, a lot of y'all do, man. That's the community. I'm in the retro community. A lot of y'all like the Super Mario and Zelda games and shit. I mean, that's what floats your boat, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a retro gamer too. Let me hook up my PS3. I'm retro like a motherfucker, man. I'm a retro gamer my damn self. Cause PS3 is already retro. Somebody said, "Can you believe the PS3 is actually retro now?" I'm like, not really. How long has PS3 been out? What the fuck? This is definitely retro for sure. And PS2 is fucking ancient at this point. It's all dusty. Holy shit! Woo! There's some dusty games here, boss. You can put a disc. Yeah, that's retro as fuck by itself. You can put a disc without being online. Exactly. To hear that sound? It's the disc spinning in the system. That's a retro audio right there, y'all. That's the retro audio, baby. We got these memory cards. Listen to the sound when it clicks in. Heard that? Memory card, baby. Yeah, you can. You can play with you can play offline on PS5 as well. He talking about before DLC and all that shit, and there was no online games and all that. Yeah, you could play fucking PS5 games offline. I can do it too. PS4. You just can't get the patches. Because when they release patches, you can't get them. That's the catch though. So other than that, you know, what do you care? You know, you playing offline. But you could go online, download the patches, and then take it back offline. JRPG, yeah, I know you do. Yeah, yeah, Moses, you just buy JRPGs, man. That's where it's at. That's where it's at, man. That's where the best games are at because they actually give a more fuck about gamers than the Westerns do, and the French Canadians and shit. They actually give more a fuck about gamers. Even though Japan is like bending the knee and shit at this moment. Oh, boy, we bend the knee. You want to walk? We walk in the game. Oh, you can you walk? Yeah, we get your censorship. Oh yeah, a censorship. Yeah. The Koreans are like, you guys are fucking stupid. Don't you know what gamers want? What the fuck? The Chinese are like, what the fuck, man? You guys missing the plot. What the fuck? Get them what they want, the Guna materials. Oh. Alright, man. Nigga. You could have put the N-I-G-G-A, it still would have went through. I'm surprised YouTube ain't blocked that word yet, nigga. Maybe I spoke. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to speak too soon. I was like, I remember when I typed it in somebody's comment, nigga, and I was like, damn, that stayed. I was just testing them, so let me see if they're gonna block this, you know. Peace out, Moses. Make sure your ass get up on time at 5 a.m. or you're gonna be fired. The high-rise buildings that had birthed so many trends and fads collapsed, as if giving up on their role in society. Black fires spread through the city, as individuals fell into the grip of the crowd's psychology. Their terror was magnified, combined. All these things took many lives. The final death toll was 3,851. The final number of injured, 30,927. This event would later be known as the Shibuya earthquake. Shit, I'd be surprised I lived through that shit, but I'm like, damn! God must got a plan for me, you know? Even in all that destruction, people still suffer the most in their hearts. Some who lost their families came together to share new resolve, while others who'd been forced to watch their friends die were driven by guilt to take their own lives. Wow! That's fucking deep. As a baby was miraculously reunited with his parents after 72 hours, a child in an evacuation shelter asked her dad, "Where's mommy coming home? When is she coming home? I miss her baked cookies. She's supposed to bake me cookies, Daddy." He had no answer. Some of the wounded made it to hospitals by looking at real-time updates on the web. Others saw people on the internet talking about the disaster as if it were a movie and were driven mad. A homeless man was saved from the malnutrition by an organization volunteer group, but at the same time, a middle school boy punched a self-centered volunteer who'd come to Shibuya to find himself in the face. It was the first time in that boy's life he ever been violent. "Find this punch in your face, fucker!" Oh! Oh, shit! Oh! The psychological toll was incredible, and many of the survivors would later manifest symptoms similar to those associated with the PTSD. The young were hit with the young were hit the hardest, and before long, the cause of these symptoms was given a name: Chaos Child Syndrome. Can't read for shit, man. Rebuilding happened at a feverish pitch never seen before. It felt inappropriate to say hang in there, but people felt that somebody had to do something. Hang in there! That's inappropriate. What the fuck am I supposed to say then, bitch? The new slogan was Shibuya, a city reborn, and no amount of money or manpower was spared in aiding the endeavor. The whole town was in the grip of a fever. In private, a leader of the redevelopment effort said, "This may sound unkind, but this frenzy feels like a town bearing its grief by holding a festival." Oh my god, I do not miss reading, man. Fuck me, bro. God, I don't miss this shit. That's why I didn't want to fucking stream it, man. Building codes were rigorously evacuated with an eye toward earthquake engineering, perhaps in an effort to emphasize the city's safety. Security cameras were put up all over town. Shibuya would become a place where everyone could live in peace. Well, at least they still got fucking electricity after all this shit. Holy shit. Eat some of these fucking chocolate chip cookies while I'm fucking reading. Like a teacher to in a class of a bunch of kids. Okay, we're gonna tell a bedtime story, even though it's far from your bedtime. But at the same time, a rumor began to spread about the earthquake. Something about this earthquake doesn't make fucking sense. There were no aftershocks, and the damage has spread in a strange way. Harajuku and what the fuck these words? Harajuku and Ibitsu areas only a kilometer away from Shibuya suffered a few casualties and even fewer collapsed buildings. Goddamn Chips Ahoy. Y'all gotta give me a minute. These motherfuckers are too good. They good in the motherfucker. Oh. Motherfucker. This damage pattern had never... You fucking stop being silly. This damage pattern had never been observed in any prior earthquake. And so more than a few pundits claim the Shibuya earthquake must have been artificial. Oh shit. More than anything, some of the survivors all said the same thing. What did they say? I saw a white light! I heard a sound like a ringing in my ears. Too many people experience this for anyone to laugh it off, but no cause of those phenomena was ever found. It was just more evidence to those who believed that something about the earthquake had been wrong. So then 6 years after the strange earthquake in 2015, something else was about to attract attention in the reborn city of Shibuya. Hey, it's 2015. Let's go back in time. God damn, how old was that in? My math is all fucked up. Yeah, I was still living in my apartment before last. Yeah, I was at that time. Well, I was 34 years old. Yeah, 2015. Yeah, I was 34. Yeah, if you do the math, you can find out how old I am in 2025. Now, where's my goddamn cane?
はい。ではいつも通り3分くらい募集をかけるんで適当によろです。
It's gonna take 3 minutes for questions? What's this, school? What the fuck? This is supposed to be post-apocalyptic. This one, they don't got no fucking schools, man. The second he spoke, the comment box started to fill. His name is Yuma Otani. Okay, he watched it for a few seconds and saw the request. When does Haru tell us she's dating somebody? He smiled to himself. Just what he wanted. Shit. Where the fuck the rest of these damn cookies at? I gotta dig in that bitch. Like my life depends on it. Where they at? Ah! Yeah. Yeah, I know about that. That mean looks like me as a Japanese person. Hey, there's Chrome. Most of the requests were about hot actors or cute idols. His audience was so stupid that it was easy to tell exactly what they were going to ask. The problem was always whether the name that came up was somebody he knew. That was a question of luck and of how popular they were. But Haru, her full name was Haruko something or other. She was fine. She was fine, huh? Uh-oh. She was so fine. How much is it? I forgot what that game was about. Shit. It's about hacking souls, motherfucker. It's about mind control, I bet, huh? Let me control your mind. I'm gonna make you jack yourself off. It's called a soul hacker. But I better get the first one first. Fucking $15. What you mean I can't? They don't got the first one available? If it's not on sale, I'll just wait. Why the fuck did they release the second one but not the first one? That makes no fucking sense, man. I had to guess what the save button menu was. I'm glad I guessed right. Shit, it might let you play only through the prologue, and then when chapter 1 starts, that's when you can't stream it no more. Some shit like that. Cause these are the same motherfuckers behind Stein's Gate, which I don't stream at all using PSN, period. These are by the same fucking people, man. Got a little series going on. I forgot what it's called. Shit, this what pissed me off about the dub. They got English dub on the anime, but not in the fucking game. That pissed me off. They did the same thing with My Hero Academia, or My Hero One's Justice, I should say. The first game has no English dub, the anime does. The second game has English dub available. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why couldn't they do that with the first one, too? Shit. Yeah, I don't know. Atlas is something else, man. Didn't they get their shit together? They just know nobody's gonna want to play the first one. They just know it. To get this sold out this fucking freeze, I'll tell you that. Before it becomes ice. Ugh. Well, I ain't streamed a visual novel in a long time, man. I mean, it's been months since I streamed a visual novel. Damn, it's already fucking a slushie. What the fuck? It's already a slushie, man. Damn. Can open this shit. Come on, you fucking top. Come on. There we go. Thought my teeth was gonna fucking come out. That's how I think I'm gonna lose my motherfucking teeth. Not because I don't take care of it. Care of my teeth. It's because sometimes I have to use my teeth to open shit. I already have a permanent chip on my tooth for trying to open my PS3 using a screwdriver. Oh wait, no, it wasn't a PS3. It was the controller. That's what it was. She been chewing on my PS3. I was using the screwdriver with my teeth because the screw wasn't turning. So I was gripped it with my teeth. I was trying to turn the controller so it could open. And I chipped my tooth. Should I lose these motherfucking teeth? They ain't finna grow no more. I ain't finna grow no new fucking tooth, man. If I lose these, I'm fucked up. It's over, man. No more teeth for me. That's God saying. That's what your ass get, bitch. Take care of them motherfuckers. You ain't getting no more. Shit. Well, depending on your belief system, Mother Nature said, "Fuck you." You should have took care of it. That's what you should have did. You should have took care of it. You should have took care of it. Just a few days ago, he forced himself to go to an event he'd rather have skipped and seen it for himself.
Yosh.
Yosh! Yosh! Yo! He says okay, basically. Satisfied, Otani got up to get some snacks like he always did. So he lives in a one-bedroom condo located 8 minutes from Shibuya Station. It costs 150,000 yen per month. What is that in USD, motherfucker? Shit, I don't understand that. God damn. Yeah, wow. I do stupid shit, Mondo. I thought it was gonna work too. I was like, this gotta unscrew in. Clip! I said, nope. Chip the tooth? Fuck that shit. I was done. They have been built after the earthquakes. Okay, the furnitures and layout were modern. A little more room would have been nice, but compared to the 40,000 yen per month place he lived in the last year. What's that? Oh, he's paying less rent.
来年にはもうちょっと便利なところに引っ越すか。
Maybe he'll move somewhere more convenient next time. Okay. Damn, I'll be damned if I moved in another apartment. I pay less rent than I do here. I'll be like, what the fuck? That's unheard of, man. How do you go from 40,000 yen to 15,000? What the fuck? Shit. That's the only. I mean, heaven forbid, but if apocalypse must happen for me to pay less rent, then let it come. That's the best thing about it. I guess we need to happen a fucking apocalypse first, then we can all pay less rent. God damn. 40k yen is not a lot either. Mm-hmm. He's 21 years old? Wow. I wouldn't have guessed. It looked like he was 41 years old. What the fuck? So he's in 4th grade. He got into online gaming and stopped going to school. He stopped leaving his room altogether. Okay. He got addicted to drugs that made him sleepy, but did nothing else. Once seeing only darkness in his future, he planned to commit suicide. Holy shit. Said, well, I dropped out of school. I fucked that up for myself. Nobody made me do it. I did it. I can't sleep all of a sudden, so I'm addicted to sleeping pills. I might as well end it all. Jesus Christ. That makes perfect fucking sense, bro. Perfect fucking sense. So in the chaos after the earthquake 6 years ago, he finally managed to leave his room, but his family had already given up on him. Aww. Poor baby. Maybe because he was a fucking lowlife before he... Let me stop. After he failed his entrance exams, he went to live on his own in Shibuya. And he hadn't spoken to his parents since. Yeah, you're a fucking failure, man. Said, nah, that ain't my son. As far as they knew, he failed the exams 3 times in a row. In fact, he hadn't even gone to the test after the first time. Oh, they believe he failed 3 times, but he didn't. So he didn't want to learn anything in college or any companies he wanted to work for badly enough. Oh, wow. Well, if he did go to college, he would have become a leftist hypocrite, a leftist lunatic. You know what I'm saying? If he did go, Trump can go to hell. Even though I don't live in America. He'd be a leftist Japanese. What the fuck, Japanese leftist? So I guess going to college did his ass a favor. Not going. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'd rather chip my tooth and become this motherfucker right here. Shit. He had no goal in life at all. God damn. Things were different now.
にもたまには本当のことが書かれてるもんだ。チーズでいいか。
He gets to have some cheese. So we got something in common. We like cheese. He took a block of cheese, a cheap cheese he bought at the supermarket, out of the fridge. He never ate anything this cheap. So you could go to the store. So it's not really a post-apocalyptic. You still live life. Okay. I thought it was like everybody was fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying, the eking out a living and all that shit. That's what I thought this story was. So he's live streaming. Let me see, it wasn't just what you said. How you look when you said it also mattered. I don't give a fuck what I look like. Just listen to what I'm saying. He wasn't a good looking man. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know he wasn't good looking. Holy shit. He was just a plain old guy. And so to keep his programs popular, he needed to make them think that he was poor. Barely manages to scrape by, in fact. So you lie to people too. Nice, man. I'm loving this guy already. I mean, who is this guy? Where's the guy that appears on the cover? Where is he at? I thought we was gonna see him. Five waifus? Ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Seriously, it's not. Because it's not a dating sim. If I'm playing a dating sim guy, I want to be a good-looking guy. I don't want to play nobody like him. I want to play a good-looking fucking dude, or at least somewhat decent-looking dude. I mean, I'm already look like that. Why I want to play somebody in the game like that? It's like that's an insult to me. What the fuck, man? It's like I want to play somebody that doesn't look like me. What the fuck is that? Is that too much to ask? I'm laughing at somebody's post that I just read. So yeah, man, that's an insult to me, man. If games do that shit, we gotta make them look like you. No, you don't, bitch. I don't want the character looking like me. Fuck out of here. Some insecure, low self-esteem motherfuckers may want that, but not me. Shit. I want to play He-Man, goddammit. Yeah, 5 dumb waifus. He looks that good. Oh my god. I love this guy. Yeah, I want to play somebody look like Chris Brown's stupid ass. I do. Oh, Chris Brown. Whoa. Get it, girl. Whoa. Here I go, here I go. I know you say it time and time and time again, but you always try to skip on me. Because I want to do one thing, I want to get in them draws, and you in that bed. Woo! I want to get at you. No disrespect, but I want it bad as they do. Because the motherfuckers, they look out for themselves, but I'm doing it just to hear you yell, girl. Oh, that's gonna be the sound, girl, when it's going down. Your body's saying, oh. I want you to come and say my name as you say, oh, in the morning, ooh, in the night. I want to hear you scream my name. Oh, 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 oh. You can't be mad at me because I'm here to make you say, oh, 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 oh. Alright, man. It's your fault, Mondo. It's your fucking fault. Fucking Chris Brown and shit. That's why he kept the air around his PC. And the parts of his apartment that you could see with his webcam completely playing. Last month he finally reached his goal of 4,000 viewers. Damn, I can't get that much to save my ass. For a man with nothing going for him like Otani, this was extremely unusual. So 3 months ago, he guessed the winner of a popular contest a certain idol group was holding, as well as their total number of votes. That must have really paid off. After that, his numbers have been going up steadily. Late last month, when his streams had appeared at the top of Niconia's page, he's seen a huge increase. Right now he gotten above 4,500, and it was quite possible he'd break 5,000 by the end of the month. It was around late last year when he started to wonder about his power. Uh-oh. It was a certain rumor on one of the at Chan's account boards that made him really start to realize what he had. The name he'd chosen for his stream subtly reflected this. Then I learned that I can see the future. He took out a knife to cut the cheese. There was a strange sound.
Huh?
He thought he just imagined it when somebody's knocking on the door, right? Yeah. Knock, knock, knock. He heard it again. It was coming from the door. You don't say. Someone was knocking on his door.
Huh? 密林か?
Huh? Jungle, maybe? Suspicious, he walked toward the door to answer, then checked the clock. It was 11:41 p.m. Not exactly normal delivery hours. Shit, my motherfucking ass wouldn't even answer. Because he has no TV on, no music playing. I just would have just stood there till they left.
なんだよ。つか、生放送中だっつうの。
He said, come on, I'm streaming right now. I would have put that shit on hold till they walked away. But with my ass, they would have heard me yapping. Like, wait a minute. Don't try to act like you ain't there, sir. I know you're there. He tried to ignore it. But I was just kept ignoring it. The knocking continued. It was the same rhythm at the same pace. What an annoying motherfucker, man. As if the visitor's goal wasn't to come inside, but simply to make that sound. Oh. He felt a bit creeped out. He decided to go to the intercom camera and see who it was, but then realized that would be pointless. Only the auto-locking door... Wait. Only the auto-locking door on the first floor had a camera. Oh, he doesn't have one. The door to Otacon's room... Otani's room on the 5th floor had an intercom but no camera. He gave up.
つか、用ならインターホン押せよ。
Damn it! If he wants something, push the intercom button. Maybe this is drunk. The knocks were too steady for that. There was no voice yelling at him to open up either. He's seen this door a million times, but suddenly it looked somehow different. Someone he didn't know was on the other side of the wall, demanding entry in the middle of the night. Somehow, this made the door seem intimidating. Otani thought he might look through the peephole to see who was there. He was then disgusted to find himself too scared to even get close to the door. It is fucking creepy though. Wait, the intercom didn't have a camera, but it did have a microphone. Okay. He turned he turned toward the living room, then he could use the intercom and tried to find out what they wanted. Otani, it's me. Sorry to come by so suddenly. He stopped when he heard that voice. It's me. I'm very sorry to bother you at this hour. He tried to remember who the speaker was, but found he couldn't. But from the tone of the voice and the words, they probably weren't a weirdo. When they said, I'm sorry, it sounded like they really meant it. How come we can't hear the fucking voice? What the fuck? Otani sighed softly with relief, and then realized he was still carrying the knife he had been using to cut cheese. It suddenly felt stupid to feel nervous. He quickly laid the knife on the top of the sink.
はいはい、今開けます。どちら様ですか？
He said he's going to open the door. It's me, don't you remember? The voice simply repeated itself. But who are you? Otami whispered to himself as he opened the door. Otami narrowed his eyebrows at the people standing there. He looked them up and down and then looked at their faces again. Their eyes met.
あんたら、どこのどなた？
Who are you guys? He suddenly felt a piercing headache. What the fuck is this shit? Otani closed his eyes and put his right hand up to his temple. He could feel the blood pounding in his veins through his fingers. He staggered and quickly put his other hand against the wall to keep from falling over. The pain was like the old days when he overdosed on antidepressants, but much more intense. He grit his teeth again in the pain, but dug his nails into the wall that was holding him up. As he waited for the pain in his fingers to help dull the pain in his mind, Mr. Otani, are you okay? He heard a voice he heard many times before and felt a concerned hand on his shoulder. He somehow managed to ignore the pain and open his eyes. A worried face was peering down at him.
ああ、大丈夫。最近たまにあるんだ。
He said he's fine. This just happens sometimes lately. Overwork, perhaps. You've been so busy lately. You shouldn't push yourself too hard.
相変わらず心配性だな、お前は。大丈夫だよ。さあ、入ってくれ。
You're always such a worry. I'm fine. Come in. He opened his mouth as wide as he could and moaned, trying to ease the pain as he let his important guest inside. As he turned his back on the guest, he told himself that it had been a long time since he seen them, or maybe not. How come we can't hit all the voice or see who the fuck he talking to, man? That's what I'm wondering. It couldn't have been more than 2 months since they last met. And to think, this game is originally $35, man. $35! I'll be bemoaning my fucking purchase right now. Shit. It only felt long because he wanted to see them so badly.
そうだ。せっかく来てもらったのにすまん。生放送中なんだよ。
It was nice of you to come back, but I'm streaming. And your audience is fucking gone at this point. You ain't doing shit. If they still there, that's dedication. While he was out here, he decided he would cut some cheese for himself and his guests. Yes, guests in plural. Oh, don't worry about us.
いや、お前ら相手にそういうわけにもいかないだろ。
No, I can't do that to you guys. I think he's fucking crazy. That's why you can't hear their voices. That's what I think. And you can't see them. Said, what's wrong?
いや、なんでもない。
He said, no, it's nothing. The blade wasn't cutting into the cheese. The blade wasn't cutting into the cheese. That's strange, he told himself as he pushed down with more force. He cut into its surface and it made an unpleasant sound he never heard before, but no matter how hard he pushed, it wouldn't go further. So he yanks the knife back in a confused state of mind. He yanked the knife back and forth like a saw, but it only cut in slightly deeper. What? It was as if there was something hard inside the cheese. And even though he only just taken it out of the fridge, it was slightly worn.
くそ、なんだよこれ。
So what's going on with this thing? Damn it. Irritated, he slammed the handle of the knife against the cheese. But all it did was bash it in a little. He couldn't cut through it.
ふざけんなよ。
Said, God damn it. Yeah, he getting fucking pissed now. Yeah, at this point the game is losing me. I have to admit it, it's losing me at this point. Shit, man. The voice says, I'll help you. His guests must have heard the sound because they rushed over. They had another knife. When did they get that out? What? There's a trick to cutting this thing. They put the knife up against the cheese and began to move it with a practiced hand. It sounds like your work is going well. They smiled at Atoni. Their voice is slightly low. Atani realized they were trying to keep their voices from being picked up by the streaming microphone and lowered his voice as well. He says, yeah. He grinned and nodded. His guest had introduced him to a firm that handled advertising space for popular websites, which had been giving him regular work. His reputation had quietly spread throughout the small web advertising industry as soon as he was getting more and more offers.
流行を予想することが肝なこの仕事は転職だよ。出来レースみたいなもんだ。
This job is all about predicting trends, so it's perfect for me. I can't lose. Then why do these streams?
一言では言いづらいな。
It's hard to say.
強いて言えば、
I guess
自分がどこまでいける
you
か
could
試し
say
たい
I'm
みたいな
trying
感じなんだけ
to
ど。
see how far I can go. That's right. His power wasn't to be wasted on jobs that anyone could do.
誰も経験したことないから誰かに聞く
No
って
one's
わけ
done
にい
this
かないだ
before,
ろ
so I can't
だから
ask
自分で
anybody
やれる
about
だ
it.
けやってみたいっつう
You
か
know?
ってかっこよすぎ
So
か
I want to
ク
do
ル
everything I can by myself. Or am I sounding like a show off? No, it's wonderful, I think, and done. After he smacked it a few times, the cheese was a little funny looking. But the even slices lined up neatly on this pasta. Or plate! Not pasta. Thinking
悪
about
いな
food
働
already.
かせて
Sorry to make you help like that. So there's nothing going. I'll wait until your stream is finished.
ああ冷蔵庫の中適当に見繕ってくれていいからああ静かにな
So if you want something from the fridge, just grab it. Oh, but be quiet. So he took the cheese back to his seat and saw a flood of comments reading, "He's late." And did he log off? What should have only been 3 minutes had turned into more than 15. Yeah, I bet. That's why I'm surprised he's still there. Your guess is good as mine, man. I don't know where the fuck they at. I have no idea. Well, that's what the cheese looks like, huh? So he takes a bite of the cheese. He's beginning to chew
申し訳
loudly.
ないこの安売りセールしていた
So
チーズが
sorry.
あ
I
りえないくらい
bought
硬
this
くて
cheese on sale, and it's just so incredibly hard. He apologized to the camera, remembered to keep the act of being poor and starving. And as he hoped, the comments started to come in. So Toddy's face took on a confused expression. The comments were strange. He thought there might be something on the camera, but he turned around and saw only his fake poor room.
どうしました
Is something wrong? He spoke into the camera, but the comments still didn't make any sense, and they were coming in faster. Maybe there was a problem with the camera. He reached his right hand out toward it. In an instant, his headache was back. Wow. It was the same pain as before. It was worse this time. He closed his eyes and jerked forward, banging his head against the desk. But the pain in his head was so bad that he didn't even feel it. He tried to hold his head in his hands, but for some reason, his right hand wouldn't move. So instead, he pushed his other hand up against his temple. It felt squishy. The vein was incredibly swollen, and it felt like rubber. And each time he felt his blood pulse through it, there was an unpleasant sensation in his fingers. He stomped his feet against the floor, hoping to find some small escape from the pain. But it didn't even get slightly better. It was then that he realized he was crying. He could feel the tears coming from his eyes. The pain was moving there now, too. Wow. Yeah, I heard about that. Why? Why are they crying over it for? I really don't care. This shit happens all the time, man. I just don't care, man. I don't fuck with EA anyway. So Apex Legends gonna be fucking ran by Saudi Arabia then. I'm not playing Apex Legends anymore though. I just can't get into the game. I gave it a fair enough try though. I mean, I tried, man. I just can't, man. I just can't get with it. Well, a lot of YouTubers that make Sims content are worried they will remove all the exclusives and LGBT stuff. Oh, they're the ones crying. Yeah, whatever, man. Sims says Sims hasn't been good since the second game, to be honest. They gonna censor it too. You don't have no pretty girls in the game either. So he opens his eyes and able to bear the pain. He gasped. The whole scene appeared in front of him like some kind of awful magic trick. He been bleeding from his mouth. So what's going on? He suddenly heard the sound of something wet dripping onto the floor. His eyes reflectively turned toward it. His right arm was gone at the elbow, and the stump was gushing blood. What the fuck? There was a pool of it on the floor, and the sound he heard was a new blood splattering onto it. Huh? Otani didn't understand what had happened to him. What was going on? He just gone to check. He's just gone to check on us. Knock on the door at the door. The pain screamed within him. This is the pain, and what remained of his right arm was overcome by the pain in his head. He felt nothing from his arm at all, though he saw the blood dripping on the floor. What the hell was going on? He blinked and forced his aching eyes to function as he looked around the room. On the top of his desk, he found the rest of his arm. It was sitting on the plate. Wait, what? At first, it looked like it was still in one piece, but it wasn't. It was neatly sliced into uniform pieces. Each piece was about a centimeter wide, and the slices moved neatly toward his fingers. They sat upon the plate in roughly his arm's original shape. Miraculously, he saw there was no blood on the tip of his index finger. He still didn't understand that it was really his own arm. But sheer disgust at what he saw caused him to leap out of his chair. What was this? What kind of prank was this? The contents of his stomach flooded into his mouth like he vomited. The pink fluid splashed against the desk. He saw something solid in the middle of it. It was a thumb. So the cheese he thought was... I don't get it. The cheese was his arm? How come he didn't feel nothing when they were slicing his arm off? I don't understand. I'm confused now. What? It was covered in bite marks, saliva, and stomach acid. But horribly, he remembered it. What? What had he put when he had put it into his mouth? In his pain-filled mind, he suddenly heard a sound he never heard before. This became a fucking horror movie, man. Shit. Each time he heard the sound, the pain in his head got worse. This story's making no sense, though. He turned toward the camera hoping for an answer to what was happening. But of course there was none to be found. The screen was still filling with comments, but his eyes were too filled with tears for him to read them. As the whole world turned red, Otani didn't even realize that his lips were turning purple. His lips had turned purple from the lack of oxygen, but were stained red with blood from his severed thumb, which he had chewed himself. As he tried to fight the pain, he began to fall unconscious, and tears fell from his eyes. The tears seemed pink to him. Otami was weeping blood. He died, still facing the camera. His guests watched the chain of events unfold, then silently headed for the door. Just before they left the room, goodbye. They said as if nothing at all was wrong and shut the door. Well, I couldn't prevent that ending. That was just fucking weird. They could have cut that out the game. That was just fucking weird. I don't understand. It's amazing what they put into games and what the fuck they take out. It seems like what they take out should have been left in the game, and what they put in the game should have been taken out. Backwards ass shit. It's weird, man. I mean, it was fucking tripped out, but I don't know. But I had lost the fuck they was talking about. How did he end up eating his arm? Uh-oh, it says Dale low-tier god reaches his breaking point and plans on snapping on the first troll he sees. That's exactly what they want to see. They want to see him lose it. He was close with that every night. But that was months ago. Yeah. So this is Friday night. Whew. So Ramon Takayanagi, whatever fucking last name is, or first name, had finished her concert like always. She stayed behind to help put away the instruments. Then she even helped clean up the audience seats, even though that was the concert hall's job. And she should get a fucking raise. Only after all that was done could she take a break. There wasn't much time left before her solo street concert, but she still had to help anyway. She's always been like that. She couldn't help but get involved, even if it wasn't her responsibility. It was like in middle school when one of her friends who wasn't as good as studying asked her for test notes. Or in high school when the girl she knew asked her how to make Valentine's chocolates for a boy she really liked. She stayed up so many nights her own test grades were worse than her friends, and she didn't have even anyone to give chocolates to on Valentine's Day. In the end, it was the other person's responsibility, not hers. But basically, I'm just a huge wuss. Oh! What the fuck? So she was scared of not doing everything she could. So the concert was a big success. Sure, it was a tiny room that could only fit in 150 people or so, standing room only. But tickets were 3,000 yen, high for a band with amateur vocalists like her. And they still sold out instantly. So the crowd was excited. She heard people crying during the ballad. And during one of the high tempo songs, the audience had stood up all the way to the back row. This is impossible. She felt a chill and hugged herself tightly. You do a lot more reading than hearing fucking dialogue. That's fucking ridiculous. No wonder the English voice actors is like, fuck that shit. That's not even work. We don't really get to say shit. But the Japanese was like, I do it. I will take it. I do it. It's not that her band wasn't popular. They started out on Nikkonia's Sang It category and kept going by doing covers of popular anime songs. It helped that her face, which had earned her the nickname Screwdriver in school. Screwdriver? No, Scarecrow. Thinking about my screwdriver incident that chipped my fucking tooth. That's why I misread it. Her nickname was Scarecrow. She looks really good when she wore makeup. Okay. And if all of them put on ridiculous costumes and acted like idiots, some people would enjoy that. Videos of their concerts, and performances pulled a decent number of views online. They said that this game has multiple paths into it, okay? Which is cool, I like that. That's replay value. Alright. So they said there's one path that you need to look up a guide in order to complete it. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why the fuck do you need a guide to complete a goddamn path for? What's the point? Won't you? Why can't we just do? Why do we have to look up a goddamn guide for? Damn, it reminds me of this other game that came out back on the PS3. It was called Code Embryo. X-Blaze Code Embryo. I don't want to go into the details. It really fucking pissed me off on how I kept getting a bad ending and shit. You know, I had to look up a guide to see what the fuck I was doing wrong. And what I was doing wrong, I was to read all the fucking articles that came in my fucking inbox. You have to literally read them all. I was like, what the fuck? And there is a feature in the game where you can have it auto read, so you don't have to necessarily read it yourself. It will auto read it, so you won't have to read it yourself. I thought that was pretty fucked up. And then on top of that, they have limited of time articles, which means if you're progressing a visual novel and a limited time article chimes, you better fucking read it, because if you progress too much into the game, that article will disappear. It's fucking insane, man. Really, really upsetting. We ain't really talking about nothing.
ありえないよ。
It's just impossible. The ticket prices and audience sizes were one thing, but the strangest thing to her was their eyes. Their eyes pierced right through her, unblinking. They were like pets, totally dependent on their master. The meaning of the lyrics began to take over their lives, and they never even questioned it. Man, how long is this stream going on, man? Hour and 30 minutes? I'm about to cut this shit. I'm tired of fucking reading, man. I'm telling you. That's why I was hoping this shit was in English voice, so I could at least get spared with some of the fucking text. Oh my god, man. As much as I love Stein's Gate, their other game in the series, streaming that would be a fucking bitch, man. I have more joy just playing it, reading it with my eyes, as I'm playing the game, just reading the shit. So we like when you read, Chrome. You ad lib, you do voices and stuff. It's funny, Chrome. Ha ha ha. Yeah, because I gotta make the shit fun to me. What the fuck, man? That's how I continue on. What the shit? The fuck am I supposed to do? Just read like a no, hell no, man. I fall asleep doing that. Shit. Yeah, he has. He's really getting fucking. He's got much worse, man. I'm looking at this clip sometimes. People make fun of his roommate saying that his lover said that's his lover, so that shit was just wrong. He probably is his lover. Dale's a closet faggot. He is, man. He been a closet faggot for a long time. He been giving hints, man, throughout the fucking years. It's like shit. You can't hide what. That's the thing about people, man. That's the thing. See, hold on. That's the thing about people. If let's say you are a racist, or you hate a certain group of people, or you a faggot in the closet, right? You can't hide it because it's gonna slip. It's going to slip one way or another. The more you on camera, the more you show your ass in the media, that side of you is gonna peep out all the fucking time. It's gonna peep out now and then, basically. So you can't completely fucking hide it because that's who you are. You know what I'm saying? All these gay fantasies about gay rape, and he likes that shit, man. He likes that shit. And he also has fantasies of unaliving people or killing people. He has fantasies about that. So I mean, this guy's fucking sick. He's sick individual. It's like you beat him in a fighting game, he wants you dead, type of shit. Or he hopes that something happens to you because you beat him in a fucking video game. This guy's fucking pathetic. Cause those ain't jokes. He's not humorous about it. He's saying that's what should happen to you because you beat him in a fucking video game. He's fucking sick, like I said. So he's all that shit, man. Yeah, he always hitting on young female streamers, and they exposed. Exactly. It's a fucking hemophile. That's what he is. A fucking hemophile. Hemophile, I should call him. And what about that clip? He's like, nah, it don't matter. What about that one? When they told him that girl was 16, that was in that gym, that workout gym, and he was looking at her ass and shit. He was like, nah, it don't matter. We edit accordingly. Anything to keep looking at her ass. Then what the fuck does that tell you? How is he not a hemophile? He should have clicked off that as fast as he could after he read the comment that she's actually 16. But no, he kept the shit up. Nah, it don't matter. Of course it don't matter to your ass. Fucking hemophile. Shit. We'll edit it accordingly. You edit all you want. It still got clip, bitch. Surprised Twitter wasn't like, get the fuck. I mean, Twitch was like, get the fuck off our platform. Crazy, man. I'm surprised he got a Twitch. I'm surprised he still got an account, man, after that shit. Nah, it don't matter. It don't matter. We'll edit it accordingly. And then he gonna justify talking about this other, what, I forgot, this other social media site posted it as well. He just justifying the shit. They did it, so it's okay. And you know that his fucking common sense brain was telling him to click that shit off, but he wasn't listening because he kept pausing. He paused like, and he was thinking like his common sense brain was telling him, cut that shit off. Look at something else. You know what I'm saying? But he likes young girls so fucking much that he had to make excuses for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if we're not accusing ourselves, we are excusing ourselves. It's either one or the other. So instead of accusing himself, he was excusing himself. Nah, it don't matter. Yeah, he's a weirdo, man. Enjoying people farting. That shit is fucking dumb. Juvenile. Kids, little kids should only enjoy that. Motherfucker's 40 years old. He about to be 41 next month on the 19th. 41! Okay, you hear me? 41 years old, acting like this. Fucking insane, man. Then he talk a lot of shit. He basically incriminates himself. One time he was just talking shit, talking about, man, if I was 60 years old, I'd date an 18-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's as far as he goes, 18-year-old. Of course, that's as far as you would go because below that it's illegal. But if he could go 15, he would, motherfucker. But he said he'd be a 60-year-old man dating an 18-year-old. He said it wouldn't matter to him. And he even said the girl has to be at least under 25 years old for him to want to be interested in dating them. Under 25, he said. And this motherfucker's like 40, 39 years old at the time when he said that shit. So that tells you right there he's a fucking hemophile. You know, he's trying to fucking put under wraps like, oh, she's 18, so she's legal. No, motherfucker, we know what you really are, bro. I mean, you was dating Elena when she was fucking 17, bitch. It's proof. Documented fucking proof. And you got dumbass Connie Rosie talking about, what's the proof? You gotta have proof. Proof. She's fucking dumb. That's why she follow his ass. She's fucking dumb as hell. Because if she had common sense, she wouldn't be fucking with him. Especially after she learned this fucking age, after he lied to her, she fucking believed it. Like a dumbass. No, you can't make this shit up. He was a kid when the 360 was out. No, he wasn't. No, he fucking wasn't. Dumbass nigga. November the 19th, he turns 21 years old. I mean 41. He wished he was 21. He turns 41 years old. This overgrown ass motherfucker, man. Acting the way he do. It's fucking sad, man. Still snapping at video games, banning people. Every fucking time he streams, he's banning somebody. Every fucking time. What a fucking low-life bum. It's like, holy shit. That's why you gotta stream every fucking day to get that revenue in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because he gotta pay off that fucking 121K debt that he's in and shit. Bitch ass nigga. No, he acts younger than 21, to be honest. That's why why do you watch him, Chrome? Because I like to laugh at him. He's fucking hilarious. He's a fucking locale. He's the king of locales. The best shit is when he raises and fighting games. That's the best shit. I don't even want to watch the clips of him just talking and running his mouth. I don't even want to watch those no more. They're boring. Fucking boring. I want to see him get his ass whooped in Tekken, Marvel vs. Capcom, you name it. I want to see him get his ass destroyed. and watch his ass rage and bitch and moan and cope and lie. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. It's fucking hilarious. And that's never gonna get old. That is the best shit that ever comes out regarding his ass. He was talking about playing San Andreas when he was a kid. Yeah, 20 years old is not a fucking kid. But he wants us to believe he's younger and shit. But he's not all that fucking young. He's a fucking dumbass, man. It's a fucking dumbass. Oh man. That was 9:30. Fuck. Yeah, this game, man, I gotta be honest, I'm not feeling it. You know, because people can tend to say, "Oh, the game is slow." That's because you're not interested in it. You wouldn't be saying it if it was interesting you. You wouldn't give a fuck how long it took to get to the fucking point or to the nitty gritty because you enjoying the fucking game or the movie. You know what I'm saying? You say it's slow because you're not enjoying it. So I'm gonna say the same thing. The game is slow because I'm not enjoying it. Got motherfuckers on Reddit hyping this game up like it's the next big thing. Like it's the holy grail of the return of Christ. Stein's Gate buries this game. Okay? It buries it 16 feet under at this point. Steins Gate had me hooked from the first fucking scene. Okay? The very first image of as soon as you hit the start button, the very first thing you see, I was already fucking sucked in. I wish I could stream that on PSN, but they want to fucking block it, so I have to stream it on my phone. I streamed at least twice already. You playing that? It's a way better game than this, man. I'm telling you, Steins Gate is shit. I can't believe it came from the same fucking people that made this one. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking making this game. Cause that first sequence didn't make no fucking sense. It was just stupid. They could have took that out and started with this shit here. Cause I was like, who is this guy? Who is this slightly overweight man? Who the fuck is this? This ain't the guy that's on the cover. What the fuck, man? I mean, what player wasn't thinking that when they played the game? It was like, wait a minute, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit about him. What the fuck? I know! That's what I'm saying! That's exactly what I'm saying. I should have got that shit instead. That's how you learn, man. Sometimes you see that's what I'm saying. The advertising looked good. The premise, when I was reading about it, I was like, oh shit, this seems interesting, you know. And plus it was under $10 on sale. So I'm like, okay. It's like, fuck me, bro. Yeah, I know. How long? How much longer? How much longer I gotta play it? I'm not quite ready to give up on it yet, though. But I'm just saying, at this point, I'm like, what the fuck, man?
やっぱり私の声はおかしいんだ。
There must be something wrong with my voice. When she realized that this was happening, she tried to quit the band. Even if she couldn't, she at least wanted to stop doing the live shows where people heard her directly. But the others found her. But others around her wouldn't let that happen. Your voice is amazing, they would say that. They would tell her. They forced her to keep singing, even as The concerts began to terrify her. Damn, that's probably why she losing her fucking voice. She tried to get out of it, but in the end, she kept giving in. She owed her fellow band members for getting the plane. Getting the plane? Dull girl like her into music. Oh, plane. Okay. I ain't seen that word in so fucking long. So I forgot what the fuck it meant. And for a while, part of her managed to have fun. And in the end, she lacked the tiny bit of courage needed to break out into the cycle. Why? When are we gonna see what the fuck she looks like? Where's she at? We just seeing fucking images. Where's the character at? Can I see her face, please? God damn, man. What the fuck? Give me a face to the goddamn voice, for crying out loud. She forced herself to get up and head toward the street concert, which she didn't really want to do. Man, I'm about to quit this shit, man. She received an email. She read it slowly. No way. Uh-oh. She almost dropped her smartphone. She read it again and again, trying to control her shaking hands. It was nothing special. Just a simple message about one of the songs she made. What the fuck? Why is she tripping? Good song. Keep it up. You know what? I'm cutting it, man. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Mondo, thank you for coming through, man. I'm thinking she heard some fucking bad news or something. No way. They commending you. What the fuck? She tried to stop the tears, but couldn't. All right, I'm saving it. I'm done. I'm done. I've seen some fucking strange characters in anime, but this is more than that. This is fucking insane. This is fucking insane. I gotta give it a break. I'm done, bro. Holy shit. I'm thinking she heard some fucking bad news, or like your mother went into you had to rush your mom to a hospital, or some type of emergency. How the fuck is her hand shaking and she could barely hold her cell phone or whatever the fuck? Or she almost dropped the cell phone, and all it's saying was commended her. You sung well, keep it up. What the fuck, man? Who acts like that? And if this was a dating sim, I would mark her name down so I can avoid her ass at all costs. This is ridiculous. Give another 30. No, fuck 30 minutes. But I gave it more than enough time. Shit. Yeah, I'm dropping it, bro. I think I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it tonight. Fuck this shit, man. I'm done. It failed to impress, man. I'm not fucking impressed. Yeah, with that being said, that's why Chromosome signed the fuck out. Peace and love. Good health to you all and be safe out there. Peace. I'm out this motherfucker. I'm out. I'm fucking out, man. I ain't finna get no refund for this shit, man. Somebody could be like, well, you bought it, bitch. Deal with it. My fucking mind is in chaos. Jeez.